In the realm of physics, a sine wave represents a smooth periodic oscillation, and it can be defined by its frequency, amplitude, and time. A frequency of 3 cycles per second, known as 3 Hertz, reveals the dynamic nature of these waves as they repeat regularly over time, encapsulating the essence of oscillatory motion. Each complete cycle of a sine wave reflects the rhythmic journey from its peak to its trough, demonstrating the fundamental principles of harmonic motion. The amplitude or height of each wave signifies the intensity of the oscillation, while the time taken for these cycles to occur defines their frequency, creating a harmonious balance in nature's symphony. As we examine the 3 cycles within 1 second, we witness how the sine wave elegantly progresses through its phases, establishing a rhythmic pattern. This interplay between frequency and amplitude not only governs the behavior of sound waves, but also influences various phenomena in the physical world, from electrical signals to ocean waves. Introduction to the world of maritime communication reveals the basic understanding of radio technology, essential for ensuring safety and coordination at sea. Radio communication, particularly through radio telephone systems, serves as the backbone of maritime operations, facilitating instant contact between vessels and shore facilities. Auxiliary radio-equipped units play a critical role in enhancing communication capabilities, ensuring that help and information are always within reach during emergencies. Authorized by the Coast Guard, these facilities and equipment operate on specific government frequencies, providing a secure channel for vital navigation and emergency communications. Understanding these elements not only improves safety at sea, but also fosters efficient maritime operations across various conditions, proving essential for every seafarer. In emergencies, the effectiveness of these communication systems can mean the difference between life and death, underscoring the importance of training and certified protocols in maritime environments. The sine wave, a fundamental concept in physics and engineering, elegantly illustrates the relationship between cycles and frequency, with each oscillation representing a distinct cycle. Frequency, measured in cycles per second, is a critical aspect of wave phenomena, defining how often an event occurs in a given time frame. Amplitude, the height of the wave from its resting position, signifies the strength or intensity of the wave, influencing how energy is carried through medium. In 1 second, the sine wave completes its first cycle, continuously repeating its pattern in synchrony with time. As the wave moves through time, it completes its second cycle, reinforcing the concept of periodicity inherent in oscillatory motion. By the time the sine wave reaches its third cycle, it exemplifies the consistent rhythm that defines not only sound and light waves, but also numerous natural phenomena. The sine wave stands out among waveforms for its purity and simplicity, often serving as a foundation for understanding more complex oscillations in physics.
This is a fascinating exploration of frequency magnitudes, starting from the lowest hertz to the highest gigahertz, highlighting how these measurements impact our daily lives. Imagine being in a control room where every adjustment of frequency can change the course of sound, from the crisp clarity of 300 hertz to the urgency of the emergency frequency at 2182 kHz. In this captivating infographic, we see how frequencies scale from hertz to K8s, M8s, and finally G8s, illustrating the technological advancements that rely on these precise measurements. Visualize an engineer on a rooftop, skillfully measuring frequencies that include the critical 156.8 MHz, demonstrating how these values relate to real-world technology and communication systems. In an inspiring classroom, students dive into the world of frequency magnitudes, learning how these measurements explain everything from sound to radio communications, enriching their understanding of technology. In this educational environment, a chart breaks down the meanings of kilo, mega, and giga, while an engineer carefully analyzes crucial data about the 2182 kHz emergency frequency, underscoring its significance. The frequency spectrum is a crucial concept in communications, defined as the range of frequencies that encompasses both audio and radio waves, spanning from 15 Hz to an impressive 30 GHz. Within this spectrum, the audio spectrum covers frequencies from 15 Hz, low bass sounds, up to 15,000 Hz, where treble tones reside, while the radio spectrum operates at much higher frequencies, ranging from 30,000 Hz to 30,000 MHz. For convenience, these frequencies are divided into bands, which are essential for organizing communication channels such as commercial radio, television broadcasts, and mobile communications. Significantly, 30,000 MHz equals 30 GHz, highlighting the transition into microwave frequencies that are crucial for modern wireless communications and technology advancements. The bands within the frequency spectrum are systematically divided by powers of 10, allowing for efficient allocation and use of the electromagnetic spectrum in various technologies. This systematic division facilitates advancements in industries, allowing engineers and researchers to effectively utilize specific frequencies for applications ranging from broadcasting to telecommunications. The world of radio communications operates within a fascinating range of frequencies, categorized into distinct bands that serve various purposes in our daily lives. In the lower end of the spectrum, very low frequency, or VLF, is utilized for long-range communication, often used in maritime and military operations, while low frequency, or LF, finds its niche in navigation aids and broadcasting. Medium frequency, stretching from 300 kHz to 3 MHz, is frequently employed for AM broadcasting, allowing listeners to enjoy music and news from local stations. High frequency, or HF, serves as a crucial link for long-distance communication across the globe, especially in aviation and maritime industries, while very high frequency, VHF, plays an essential role in local communications, particularly in marine and public safety services. Ultra-high frequency, or UHF, provides vast capacity for television broadcasts and mobile communications, ensuring seamless connectivity in urban areas and during emergencies. Nomenclature in communications is critical to understanding how signals like FM and SSB function. FM refers to the width of the frequency band where radiated power can be found, while SSB corresponds to the highest audio modulating frequency used. The definitions of day and night in communications highlight that day is defined as 2 hours after local sunrise to 2 hours before local sunset at the transmitter site, while night covers 2 hours before local sunset to 2 hours after local sunrise, unless indicated otherwise. Understanding these definitions is crucial for professionals in the field, as proper timing and regulation of frequencies ensure optimal communication during different times of the day. Engineers utilize tools like frequency spectrum analyzers to monitor and manage the bandwidth occupied by RF signals, ensuring compliance with FCC regulations and optimizing signal clarity. Education about bandwidth and frequency management is essential for the next generation of communication professionals as they learn the fundamentals that underpin reliable radio transmissions. Radio wavelengths travel at the speed of light, which is approximately 186,000 miles per second. Each cycle of these wavelengths is referred to as a wave, and their distance can be expressed in meters depending on the frequency. The distance traveled by a single radio wave in one cycle is crucial for understanding its properties. For instance, a 3 MHz radio frequency corresponds to a wavelength of 100 meters, as calculated using the formula wavelength equals the speed of light divided by frequency. As frequency increases, the wavelength decreases. For example, a radio frequency of 156.8 MHz has a wavelength of about 2 meters. This relationship is essential for understanding how radio signals propagate through space. Understanding this inverse relationship helps in comprehending how radio waves behave in different environments. As frequencies change, the way these waves interact with objects around them can significantly affect communication and broadcasting. In practical applications, radio receivers are designed to tune into specific frequencies, allowing them to pick up signals within the vast spectrum of wavelengths. Proper understanding of these concepts is key for effective communication technologies. In the bustling world of telecommunications, an expert is meticulously tuning the spectral bands from Mobile United, ensuring efficient data flow across frequencies like 154.0, 156.2475, 156.725, up to 163.0375 MHz. As the team collaborates, they analyze the intricate details of frequency utilization, debating the importance of each range from 154.0 to 163.0375 MHz, aiming to optimize communication for their users. Outside, the city hums with life, illuminated by the technology that connects people. While inside the control room, an engineer monitors the flow of data across diverse bandwidths, ensuring seamless communication for everyone. As technicians ascend the heights of innovation, they are driven by the desire to broaden bandwidth access. While in the tech hub below, engineers collaborate tirelessly to devise strategic improvements for an ever-connected society. The conference room is filled with passionate discussions on shaping the future of bandwidth regulations, while across the community, families enjoy the benefits of enhanced connectivity, seamlessly engaging with technology in their everyday lives. The radio frequency spectrum is important, with many competing uses. The Federal Communications Commission regulates RF allocations in the United States. Marine radio telephone use requires only a small part of the spectrum. Bandwidth is a critical aspect of the radio spectrum, and understanding frequency allocations is vital for efficient communication. The intricate balancing act ensures that all services can operate without interference. Advancements in technology have made it easier to monitor and manage radio frequency usage effectively. Collaboration among professionals in the field is essential to optimize the radio spectrum's potential for various applications. The global reach of radio frequencies is exemplified by satellites that facilitate communication across vast distances. In everyday life, technologies like marine radio telephones provide essential connectivity for people in remote areas. The history of radio frequency spectrum regulations is rich and complex, with significant milestones shaped by the FCC over the years. Educational initiatives are vital as students conduct experiments to better understand the principles of radio wave transmission.